Yes, people. We are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another edition of Doing the Most, which is the Premier League show on the channel where we look back at the Premier League games just gone, with the weekend's games just gone. There's 5 different categories. I will explain all, but this is the second one of the week because we did one because there was midweek games. So this is Premier League game week 16, brought to you by myself, Flawless Mr. Take Note. Big up to everyone who's supporting already. Make sure whether you're watching this live right now or watching this back after the live, you hit the like button on the video. Let's run up the likes. Please share across all the socials. You can see my socials on the screen and at Sarcasm City TV. So that's me, Flawless, at Sarcasm City TV. Big up to all the audio listeners as well. So yeah, share across all the socials and subscribe to the channel Sarcasm City TV as well. It is road to 9K. Make sure you hit the notification bell when you do. Also, H, I will get to that. Jez is in the building. Don't worry about that. Ahmed should be arriving shortly. Jez, though, what you telling me? You good?
I'm good. You watch it?
Again, I didn't hear you. What you telling me, Jez? You good?
I'm good. You?
Yeah, man. Oh, bless, family. Oh, bless. Big up to everyone who is tapped in. And the reason why we was late is because my Wi-Fi decided to play up. I had to push the show back 15 minutes. But big up to Stephanie G. Good to see her in the chat. Kingsman, big up to you. Cass, of course, my Don Eli as well. Good to see Will in the chat too. Also, big up Timo, who says big up, big up. Hit the like button. Don't forget, just a few away from 8,900. So by the time we end the stream, people, we should be under 100 away from 9K because we're trying to. It's the 12th of December. We're trying to get there before the year is out. So we got just over a couple. Wait, what is it? A couple weeks? Yeah, just over a couple weeks to get there. So hopefully we do. Will says lateness is greatness. Word to Matisse. H says Troops rarely does hate every word you say on the pod, innit? Facts. Them man always think I got some ulterior motive. They always think that like my mind is the cogs in my brain are turning to like slander them or slander their team, and that is not the case. I'm just why are you smiling? Right, I'm happy to be here. Gotta be happy to be content creating on Troops TV. Back again podcast. Like, what are we talking about here? But yeah, let's run up the likes. Let's get us up to 20 likes, people. Make sure you do so. And for those that haven't seen Doing the Most before, it is an interactive show where there's 5 categories for the Premier League games just gone. So the most unforgettable goal, the most unpredicted result, the most unacceptable error, the most untouchable manager, and the most under the cosh manager. But the difference is with this show, it's not the season overall. It's legit the weekend's games just gone. That's all we look at in isolation, because somebody always pops up in the chat and we'll go, oh, how's Pep or how's Klopp or Arteta the most under the cosh manager? Yeah, maybe because they didn't win. So I will run polls for each category, and myself, Jez, and everybody in the comments will suggest nominees. Then we'll pick the 4 most nominated, and then I will run a poll. But Jez, anything you want to talk about in regards to the Premier League before we get into the actual show?
No, not really. Obviously, maybe there's going to be questions maybe towards some of the other teams. Obviously, I talked about Tottenham before, unless somebody wants me to ask me about Tottenham. But no, I think I'll talk about every club that I had the opportunity to.
Yeah, I was just making sure. That's all. So yeah, like Jez mentioned there, if you lot got any Premier League questions, feel free to get any Premier League questions in. That's absolutely fine. Stephanie G says Jolly Jez is back. He is Jolly Jez. That is facts.
I've been even Jolly throughout the negative.
That's true.
I've just been chilling, to be honest.
Yeah, that is true. Channel is growing nicely. Big up the City of Sarcasm community. Facts. Word to Sheik. You said it's more than a city now. It's like sarcasm continent, but we're just gonna keep growing the channel and continue to provide content throughout the entire month, including Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Boxing Day, all the time, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, my birthday, the whole 9, people. You're gonna get content. Flawless, the United play today. Yes, we play Bayern Munich, unfortunately. Check out the upcoming live stream schedule. But let's get into it anyway. So, like I said, the most unforgettable goal, again, that explains itself. Most unpredicted result explains itself. Most unacceptable error must have led to a goal for the opposition, people. Most unacceptable error must have led to a goal for the opposition, and penalties do count. So if somebody gave away a penalty and the opposition then converts that penalty, that is eligible for that category. Most under the Kosh manager. If a manager won, he is not eligible for that category. So if a manager won, he is not eligible for that category. If the manager got a surprise draw, he's also not eligible for that category. And the last one on the flip side, most under the Kosh manager. I've done this. Yeah. So most untouchable manager. It's because I've read it wrong on the thing, people, on the list. But yeah, most untouchable manager. If a manager lost, he is not eligible for that category. So if a manager won or got a surprise draw, then he's not eligible for most untouchable. Most under the Kosh manager. I'm confusing myself here. Most under the Kosh manager, people. If a manager won, he is not eligible. If a manager, won, he's not eligible. And most untouchable manager, if a manager lost, he's not eligible for that category. So you lot get it. Sorry, people, I'm tired. Here we are. But I hope that pretty much explains it. But I'll explain it again beforehand anyway. Yeah, get any Premier League questions in as well. More like the world of sarcasm since it's worldwide now. Eli, you are right. That is the case. Castus Flawless, what's your score prediction versus Bayern and Liverpool? How about even try to think about it? Big up to Warrior J in the cut as well. So we'll start, people, in the chat. Let us know most unforgettable goals from the weekend's games just gone. So give us your list. Give us your 2, 3, 4. You may have more. Give us the list of goals you think are the best goals from this weekend's games just gone. Jez, what are you telling me?
I actually going through right now some goals in this, so because I haven't completed every game yet today. But obviously, I think it's McAtee from Sheffield United, the one goal that they scored.
Okay.
The goalkeeper didn't even move third, top corner. I thought Delanke's goal was very good. Like the first one though.
The first one. Oh, at the near post. Okay.
I mean against your game.
Yeah. I couldn't remember if he scored the second or the first. I couldn't remember.
Yeah, it's lucky. Yeah, because he flicked it into the far post. So I thought that was a difficult finish.
Fresh cut Ryan and that. Yeah, we see you shining. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, go on, Just carry on.
No worries, man. I thought our third goal for Richardson's goal, but more so the pass over the top. I feel like unless the pass isn't pinpoint, you're not gonna get that goal there. So I thought our goal there, and I'm just going through other goals right now. So if the chat or Ryan got another goal.
Yeah. The chat are giving their things. They're saying McAtee's goal, Harry Wilson's, which I thought was a banger. Warrior J mentioned Elliott's as well. Thomas P says Salah 200. You lot are jokers. What are you saying, Ryan? First and foremost, are you blessing everything?
Yeah, good, man. How are you guys? You good?
Yeah, man. Oh, bless. You already know. And let's get straight into the show, Ryan. Give us yours as well. Most unforgettable goals from this weekend's games just gone. What goals stood out to you? So, yeah, that's a better way of saying it, people. What goals stood out to you this weekend because of the quality? Go on, Ryan.
There were quite a few, actually, when I think about it. I thought Elliott's goal, Harry Wilson, that was a really good goal.
I thought his was a banger still.
Harry Wilson's was sick. I really liked, was it Richarlison's second where Porro's pass?
Yeah, that was the one I was talking about.
Yeah, that was a beautiful pass from Porro there, I'll be honest. That was a beautiful pass.
Yeah.
Which others? I like McGinn's goal because I like the build up to it.
Yeah, the team goal.
I really like the build up to that goal. That was really good. I thought the finish for this won't be in, but like the finish for Everton's second goal, the way he drilled it in.
It was a good goal. It was a good goal.
There's a lot of traffic, so he had to strike it perfectly.
Yeah, he struck that really, really well. Like Bernardo Silva's as well. Really, that was a really nice finish. Yeah, Bernardo Silva's. I can't really think of many others, to be honest.
Somebody else scored. I can't remember, and it's bugging me now because I literally just watched this a couple of hours ago. Somebody's like Harry Wilson scored a banger, cutting it on the right onto his left foot. Somebody else did, and I can't remember what game it was. Let me know in the chat. Someone else scored a banging goal, cutting in on their left foot, and I can't remember who it is.
McAtee. Was it McAtee for Sheffield United?
Yeah, this was the one I was talking about.
That was a sick goal.
Yeah. That was a banger
goal. That was sick.
That was the one I was talking about.
Okay, I couldn't remember his name. Yeah, McAtee. Yeah. That was a banging goal as well. So we've got, have you lot continue to get your suggestions in, and I'll pick the most because you lot are saying McAtee's, Harry Wilson's. I see Richarlison's second goal, right? Am I correct in saying that?
Yeah, I think so.
Richarlison's his second goal. Let us know. Keep on continuing to get your suggestions in, people. Richarlison for the most of the goals that stood out to you from this weekend. I thought Harvey Elliott's was a good finish, to be honest. That wasn't easy. Like, if he misses that, you're not saying that's a terrible miss. He's took it well. And the way he's done the keeper with the eyes, in terms of normally when a player's in that position on the pitch, he's gonna pause, open up his body and go far post. But he's decided to whip it, and he's wrapped that near post as well. Quick. He's wrapped that near post. 100%.
Oh, you know, that was actually a chance, because I'm watching the highlights right now. There was a chance just before Wilson scored his goal. Their goal would have been even better, the first chance that he had before that hand. I can't even lie. Because he kind of spun his defender by knock-knocking them, and then kind of had to do a whole spin to get to the ball, and then the finish was just awful. But hey, he redeemed himself. Shout out to him.
And the poll is up, people. Most unforgettable goal. Go vote on the poll. We got Harry Wilson's, McAtee's, Richarlison, the second goal, and Harvey Elliott's. They are the 4 goals. So go and vote on the poll. And here's the thing we're doing the most. If someone super chats, then that is the winner of said poll. So we'll still run the poll, and there still will be a winner of said poll. But if somebody super chats, even if it's a goal that's not been nominated. So for example, McGinn, someone super chats 199 for McGinn's goal. Like that happened last week with shout out to TJ. He super chatted a few times, and then him and Jacob was going back and forth, and it's like an auction. So say someone super chatted 199 for McGinn's goal, and then someone was like, no, I'm a super chat £5 for Salah's goal, and so forth and so forth. It's like an auction, people. That's what it is. Just trying to get you lot involved, but make sure you vote on the poll, even if you're not in the chat. And Warrior J has a question. Ryan, what's your thoughts on Harvey Elliott's performances this season?
He's done well. He's done really well off the bench, though. I consider him as an impact player, because most of the time he's come off the bench this season, and he's made impacts pretty much most times, if not all the times he's come on, to be honest. Like, he's made a genuine impact when he's come on. So yeah, he's played really well in that aspect. I still don't really rate him when he's starting games. Like when he started games in Europa and Carabao Cup, and then maybe the odd 1 or 2 in the league that he started. I don't think he's done that great in those games. But when he's come off the bench, he's been really, really good in it. Like, really good. So he's definitely shown that he can be a really good squad player, an impact player for us. So yeah, I'm happy for him, man. He's doing well in that really well in that aspect. So big him up.
Yeah, first. Big up to Tom in the chat as well. See, man, we got content creator royalty in the building. He says Wilson's was the best. I ain't gonna lie, I think McAtee's was the best. I seen that goal and I was like, whoa. Like, that goal was so good.
was really nice.
I had to check if it was like no deflection or something. Like, that's how good the goal was. Yeah, go on, Jess. Say what you're saying.
I was just saying the keeper didn't even react to it. In my opinion, it's just like, bro. Nah, I can't. He took it. He took it well, fam. He took it very well.
Yeah, he did. The McAtee goal. Hey, Ed, big up to you as well. Cass, I don't watch press conferences regardless. I've never been a press, because you asked me, Flawless, you still watch Ten Hag press conferences. I don't watch press conferences regardless. Whether a manager's playing, whether the team's playing well or playing poorly. Even when Ferguson was there, I never would watch his press conferences. Like, I'd hear, I know people would tell me like certain comments that got said, but I have no interest. I have very, very little interest. And speaking of things, you know what I'm saying, that I have very little interest in. Yes, Ahmed, what are you telling me, family? You good?
I'm doing good, bro. I hope you're doing well, man. I hope you're doing well, broski.
The people was asking for you and that. So yeah, Ahmed is in the building as well. And we'll go straight to you, Ahmed. We've already set up the poll, but what goals stood out to you this weekend?
Honestly, I would definitely say the second goal by Everton on us. Definitely, that was a very good quality goal. I'm thinking a bit. The goal by McGinn was pretty nice, even though it was with a reflection. I like that a lot, of course. Wilson, of course, Callum Wilson's goal was really
Harry Wilson.
Wasn't it Joe Linton? Oh, you mean Harry Wilson?
My bad.
Joe Linton's finish wasn't bad as well.
It was a good finish. It was a good finish.
But I think other than that, man, I think those three, definitely for sure, I would say.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. And to hate you, ask me, Flawless, did you find the tweet when Sky Sports tweeted, can Arsenal score late? And it replied with no. And what you lot need to do whenever like Arsenal are being slandered by that, by like mainstream media, like so whether it's Sky Sports or whether it's like a Domino's, at me on Twitter. Just at me on Twitter so I can just, because I didn't know the truth told me. I didn't know.
That day, I'm thinking on that day I put it in the group chat actually.
I would have missed. You know our group. You know what the group chat's like. You know what I'm saying? It's an absolute purge. You know what I'm saying, you know what it's like. You know, I miss it in there. That's why sometimes I'm just like, I don't even want to know what's going on in there at times. I'm saying.
Well, Kyle was hilarious, man.
Yeah, you lot continue to get your votes in as well. Continue to get any questions in. Obviously, you got United, Liverpool, Chelsea, Spurs fans all here, and we will do score predictions. We'll do score predictions at the end. Don't worry about that. Let's see what else you lot are saying in the chat. Man said Havertz disallowed goal. That's funny, and that's funny. Let's see. Oh yeah, Andrew says just saw Ice Cube live in London 02 in North Greenwich. Unbelievable performance. Seen the legend that is Ice Cube. Love that, man. Hope you enjoyed that, my guy Andrew. Hope you enjoyed that as well. Again, continue to get your votes in, people. H asking me top 6 prediction, same as well. Will says so. I can't take Chelsea for hiring Poch. Nah, man, you'll be all right, Will. But yeah, Ahmed, you're Poch out now, right? Just to clarify.
Yes, I am.
All right, just have to clarify. That's all. You don't think there's any way you can turn it around?
No, scraps.
Well, even January coming up, new signings.
I refuse to give him January signings.
Man said, why'd you refuse? Wait, hold up. Why'd you refuse to give him January signings?
We don't need any more signings, in my personal opinion.
You don't think so?
No.
Rah. Chelsea don't want to spend money. You don't think so? I think you at least need a couple.
We don't need to add anyone else. We've got a team there. We literally.
No, you definitely need a couple more.
No, we don't. Right now, in this squad, in this current squad, we don't need another player. In my personal opinion.
Fez? Wow,
that's
so you're just like
Jackson up front,
again. I said again. We don't need to get UCL football. I maintain that to get Conference League, Europa League football with the squad we have, and as long as we play a style of play and we play well with the right tactics, which we got the best of all these players, we should be able to get that with ease. Why are we spending unnecessary money?
First, okay, you're saying don't spend money. You're saying
plus in January, this is a January window. It's aka the emergency window. Who you gonna get right in January?
If you invest, if you look correctly, you can get some smart signings.
We don't need, bro. Like I don't think we need a player right now. That's what I'm saying to you right now. Maybe I think Surface a left back. I think that's fair. Maybe
he said a striker, a goalie, and a left back.
He said left back, but I still think Sanchez is good enough to give you Europa Conference League football, in my opinion. You can get Europa Conference League football, Sanchez. I would say striker. Not. I think in the short term, you don't need a striker. Medium to long term, I would agree. But like I think for me, the more so the issue right now is the manager. More so than the other signings that we possibly need right now, in my personal opinion.
Yes, people. Okay, that first. All right. What I'm saying, he's saying, but Surface saying, yeah, we're an emergency. Do you believe
the emergency though is the manager for me? The emergency actually is the manager.
The emergency is the manager.
That's what it is though. Like I don't know how else to say it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe.
That just sounds funny. I hear what you're saying though.
Yeah, bro. The emergency right now is the manager. You know what I'm saying? It's more so him. So we can only solve one issue. We need to solve a lot of issues, but. You know, we can only solve one issue at a time. You know, I mean, multitasking is for when you're a guy, it's proven that you're not as good as multitasking than as a woman. So you know, we just need to get them to focus on one thing at a time.
Wait, what? What did you just say?
No, it's a fact. Like it's statistically speaking, men are not good at multitasking, innit? And right now we're doing too much multitasking.
Oh, see, I can multitask very well. But go on.
Yeah, but statistically though, but you know what I'm saying.
Can you multitask well?
Yeah, but listen. But we need to focus, in my opinion, on one step at a time. Manager, and then if you get him out and get the right guy in, we then focus on the players. But the issue for me is only like a left back really is the only guy we really need, and then we're fine. Honestly, like you know, you don't need the striker, of course, is necessary to get you goals. But if you can spread out the goals between your wingers and the striker, it's fine. Honestly, for me, in the short term.
Yeah, I know. Even in the short term, I'm asking though.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm asking even in the short term who's spreading the goals, even with the winners.
You know, I think Sterling's obviously been getting a few goals. Even if I'm hating on him, of course, we hoping Kuku obviously once he comes in can provide a few goals himself, and then obviously I think either Armando Broja or someone else can in that strike position can provide it 1 or 2 goals more. That's all I'm asking for, and then the other guy probably will be Palmer for you.
Okay, fair.
I can't lie, man. I think your season is dead. I'll be wrong.
Yeah, that's true.
Even if they make sign, especially if the signings are gonna come under Pochettino, which I think they will.
That's what I'm saying to you. Yeah, I don't want it to be happening under him. If you're gonna sign someone, bring in a new manager to at least sign it with him. There's no multi-million pound. There's no multi-million asking. Get a Poch out. Someone in GKLP and striker. But who you gonna buy? But I come back to this, yeah. But like, I don't know. I hear what Saf is saying in bringing in a left back. I agree with you. But we have two players right now in striker position, bro. Like, you're not good if you're not gonna get Victor Osimhen and Ivan Toney. Why would I go out again and buy someone like Gyökeres, for example, who's a very good player again, but still he's not the finished article? Because from what
you
I'm
need
hearing,
someone better than Jackson.
but he's not the finished article either. He got to be almost in a similar position to Jackson, but he's still not going to need time to embed into the league.
Not if he's better than Jackson, though. I get what you're saying.
No, but
it's like,
but
you're looking
even
for
if
this
you,
article.
but
No,
even
but
if you
to be fair, it depends though with the
See, Surface says Jackson and Broha are crap. So I think he's just looking for decent.
Yeah, I think they are crap, but I think everybody that goes into their team is crap. To be fair, but but what I'm kind of mean is that I'll be honest, and I think I talked about it before actually, where I feel like Oshman coming in January, I actually see some spooky stuff for the next 6 months. I see what Ahmed is trying to say. Like I'm not even gonna just credit him as much as maybe it maybe sounds crazy, but their season is done anyway. Their season is done anyway, and to be fair, you might as well start spending money again when you get actually an actual manager instead of just buying guys just for the sake of it. Like, let's say for argument's sake, they want to hire Flick in the summer. He doesn't want to have Washington. I'll tell you this for a argument. That guy is not going to work Washington.
And we'll see. But you lot continue to get your questions in, because as the polls are running, we will answer any Premier League questions as well. But Harry Wilson has won this 36%, McAtee with 14%, which is crazy, because to me that's the best goal on the list. Richarlison second goal at 29%, and Harvey Elliott at 21%. So we'll go to the next category, people. Most unpredicted results. So let us know in the chat. Give us your nominees for the most unpredicted results from the weekend's games just gone. So Crystal Palace 1. So yeah, Crystal Palace 1, Liverpool 2, Wolves 1, Nottingham Forest 1, Brighton 1, Burnley 1, Sheffield United 1, Brentford 0, Manchester United 0, Bournemouth 3, Aston Villa 1, Arsenal 0, Luton Town 1, Manchester City 2, Fulham 5, West Ham United 0, Everton 2, Chelsea 0, Tottenham Hotspur 4, Newcastle United 1. We'll go to you, Ryan. What results stick out to you?
United, Bournemouth, Fulham, West Ham, Tottenham, Newcastle. I didn't expect it to be like 4-1, Tottenham battering them. Not surprised Tottenham won, but I was surprised by that scoreline and the way they did it. There was another one as well. Would I say Villa Arsenal? No, but Villa have won like 14 home games in a row before that, so that's not even like a shock like that, to be honest. Maybe Brighton, Burnley. 1-1. Okay. I expected Brighton to Sheffield United, Brentford even, because one of those two. Don't know which one, but yeah, those games.
Ahmed, what are you telling me?
Yeah, obviously the Tottenham one was Tottenham Villa. I think Burnley obviously getting their 1-1 draw, key for them. Sheffield winning their first game, of course. I think those are like the four big ones, I would say. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, and Fulham, of course. Fulham. I forgot about Fulham knocking 5.
What are you saying, Jez?
Definitely our result. Our Tottenham, Newcastle, Fulham, West Ham, United, Bournemouth, and Sheffield United, Brentford.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, Fulham, West Ham is crazy. 5-0. I don't even hear what it was, but Jesus.
They got hit for 5, mate.
They're saying it was
they were blaming food poisoning.
Yeah, they said that, but even so, you wouldn't expect them to get beat 5.
Yeah, 5. Fulham ain't even been that good this season.
To be fair, like West Ham season was over after they beat us in the cup final.
This guy, yo, you pay. Anyway, the poll's up, people. Most unpredicted result. Go vote on the poll. Fulham 5, West Ham 0, Tottenham 4, Newcastle 1, Manchester United 0, Bournemouth 3, Brighton 1, Burnley 1. And of course, say for instance, like I said again, if someone super chatted, and even if it wasn't one of the nominees that is on the poll, if it was Crystal Palace 1, Liverpool 2, for any amount, that would be the winner. Then if someone super chatted more for Everton 2, Chelsea 0, for example, then that would be the winner. But let us know who you voted for in the chat and why, people. And the fact that United have already raced into an 80% lead is crazy with 80% of the vote. You absolute crooks. Big up to Talking Ball as well. Let's see what else you are saying. Talking Ball says, what do you guys think of Heung-min Son almost. What are you asking there? Talking about like who's better out of Son and Salah? Salah, but I thought Son was very good in that game. Like him, he had Trippier on ropes.
Son was
Yeah,
really good.
You're talking about just the what's the question again, sir?
I don't know because he said, "What do you guys think, Son or Salah?" So I'm guessing he's asking who he thinks.
See, this is the thing because I don't know if he's mean overall or if he's talking about just on the weekend. I mean, overall for me,
Salah was crap on the weekend. He just got a goal.
Yeah, this was. I think he just. Or maybe this season. I don't know. But if he's talking about overall, for me, it's Salah. Obviously, all off the Sun, but I mean, you see what Salah has done. Has carried his teams over the years. Won the CL, won the Prem as well. So, and what he's over 200 Prem goal. How many goals is he?
How many goals? 100. Oh, he's almost at 150 now in the EPL.
He's got 150 Premier League goals for Chelsea and Liverpool combined.
And
he needs 2 more for Liverpool to get to 150 Premier League goals for Liverpool.
And how many goals does he overall have for Liverpool?
200. 200. It was
that's what
200.
That's what I thought the other day, like seeing something like that. So yeah, now it's like there's no disrespect to Son because again we're talking about 2 great players, especially Son in his prime, but I think Salah. I mean, it's just a no-way. Like we have Salah in all-time debates.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair enough. What was saying? That's Salah hitting that 150 on Sunday. Ha ha ha. H. This guy got jokes. Big up Black Diamond in the cut as well. Continue to run.
I haven't seen him in a while, man. Big up Diamond, bro.
Yeah, big up Black Diamond every time. Fulham 5, West Ham 0 currently at 31%. Tottenham 4, Newcastle 1 at 8%. Manchester United 0, Bournemouth 3 at 62%. Brighton 1, Burnley 1 at 0%. Not crazy. What is going on? Like, yes, Bournemouth, Manchester United. I can hear that. But Fulham 5, West Ham 0. Really? Is this what we're doing?
That's quite big, bro. You know what I'm saying? You never know, man.
Hey, yo. But yeah, I hear you.
Oh,
I'm saying. Hey, yo.
It's crazy.
Hey, yo, you crazy.
Crazy.
Hey, yo, that's you crazy. Yes, 9K subs incoming. Definitely 110% 9K in subs incoming without doubt. Yeah, Tony Montana. Pause. It is. You know what I'm saying? Pause. But actually, I haven't spoke to either Ryan or so Ryan, thoughts on your actual game? Because we've not even got your thoughts on Liverpool Palace game, like overall.
Oh, bro, it made my eyes bleed, bro. Like it was so bad, honestly.
Was it that bad?
Yeah, it was. Apart from obviously the last from the red card, like we were really good after the red card, but like before that, like oh my word, it was horrible. Like genuinely horrible. Like I don't even remember us creating like a big chance before the red card. Like I genuinely don't remember us creating any big chance before the red card. Like it was horrendous, bro. Like yeah, like really, really bad. And I don't know, man. Obviously we won. I'm happy we won, but just not convincing, man. That's the thing. And I get like no one's really convincing, but I mean, wait, is it flawless or it's just frozen or?
Flawless? Yeah, it's frozen.
Yeah, man. The money Wi-Fi's kicked in. You know what I'm saying? Lucky fan.
No, but like, what it is that we're just not convincing at all. To be honest, like, there's it just shows. Yeah, we're top of the league, but to me, it doesn't feel like we're top of the league because I know it's not going to last. Do you get what I mean? There's no way with the way we're playing.
You couldn't state how it's going. Yeah, because I saw the other day, how Nunes, I don't know if it's just this season or if it was combined his whole Liverpool career, how he's underperforming his expected goals by like a whole 10, which obviously
like it's ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't really count too much. I don't really look into too much in XG, but 10 is still a big gap, and we're talking about 10 goals. I don't know if it was this season alone. It's kind of spooky if you think about it.
I don't think it's this season alone, to be fair, because
I don't know. I don't know if it was this season alone, but it's still kind of spooky. A whole 10 goals is still a lot of.
Unless it's all competitions, because he has missed some cities
or maybe all comps. I don't know, but whatever it was, it's still kind of concerning because I know the stat was looking very concerned when I saw that. Even to be fair, even with Alisson. Dude has prevented over 10 goals. I think 11 goals this season in the Premier League.
And I think our XG against was 20 this season in the league, and we've conceded 15. So I think he stopped like 5.
I think it was also a gap, but like 10. I have to look. I have to go and look at it again.
It might
I
be
saw
10 since the start of last season. I'm not sure. Like I
I'm
don't
gonna
know,
check
but
it out right now. Literally,
I know it was.
close to him.
I know I heard that it was like 20 against this season XG, and we've conceded 15, which obviously you got to give Allison credit for at the end of the day. So, but yeah, like that's the thing. Like, yeah, our fans are celebrating top of the league, but like I know it's not gonna last in it, so it doesn't really mean much to me, to be honest with you. I've seen enough to tell me that we're not we're not as good as Arsenal or City. I know those two ain't been convincing either. I get that, but when I watch those two, I just see two teams that are way more cohesive than us, and I can understand that obviously because we're a team who are in kind of transition at the moment because we got a whole new midfield rebuild. That's not me making an excuse because it's our own fault why we're in that position. But at the same time, you've got to be realistic and say that we're not going to be as cohesive as Arsenal or City with a whole new midfield. That's just not going to happen. At the moment, we're just relying, and I've said this for a while. We're just relying on.
Working.
Yeah, you know what it was.
I can't even.
Go ahead, but
Yeah, your mic's
the man
dodgy,
Wi-Fi
man.
is still. I mean,
Hold on 1 second.
I
oh,
know.
now
There we
it's
go.
working. Now it's
Yeah, it's
working.
better now.
By the way, Ryan,
I
I followed with the Darwin Nunes thing. So Darwin Nunes has scored 13 Premier League goals from 23 XG expected goals since joining the Premier League. 1047 goals fewer than expected, which is still a lot. We're talking about.
Yeah, he's hopeless, bro. Well, let's just be
You know,
real.
I'm gonna go as far as to say he's hopeless. I think
He's hopeless,
he's
man.
just a
I
number 2,
can't
man.
stand him.
He's a number 2.
Like,
He
I'm
shouldn't be
completely
starting
done
week
with
in,
it.
week out. He should,
He's the
Bro,
guy.
you know how
Brits
bad
chaos
he
feed.
was.
you know,
Brits
you
chaos
know,
feed,
you
man.
know what he is. He's like he's Jesus in regards to just
Yeah,
a
and
good number 2.
the thing is Nunes good enough to win us a league or Champions League? No, so I don't care for him. Like,
But I think he can be a part of a squad. I think he
yeah,
can
Yeah,
be
he
an
squad
could be a
important
player,
piece.
part of
fine,
us.
innit?
Yeah,
A squad player I can get behind
Yeah, but
Nunes
you know
as
what
an
it is though?
impact sub and everything.
I don't know if I would call it. See, do I believe Jesus is a number 2? Yeah. If you want to play him as striker, I think he can actually start for teams if he wants to play on the wing. But so that's why I don't know if I would have put him with. I don't know if I would put Nunes with Jesus, maybe the level below, but still on the bench. If you get what I mean, because like if you ask me who I would rather have as a number 2, it's Jesus all day, and it's not even like a second thought about it with Darwin Nunes or Jesus because I can look at his versatility as well as being actually a very good footballer actually, and being actually able to affect games. But like Nunes, even if he comes off the bench, it's like it's because I call him Darvisi. Darvisi is when pure chaos is happening on the pitch and he scores a screamer. But Darwin is just out there missing hella sitters every day. So I don't know what I get. With Jesus, I feel like I get consistency in terms of a certain level. But I say, you know what, that's a good number 2. With Nunes, even if I think he's a suitable number 2, it's just that he's still inconsistent regardless though. So it's like one of them ones in my opinion. Well,
I'm done with him completely. I'll be honest with you, but like,
I wouldn't go. I think if he was my school, I wouldn't go as far as that. Like,
yeah, he has his uses, right? But he's just not shouldn't be starting week in, week out. I think that's the problem.
Yeah.
Like if you
yeah,
not had an
that's
Ivan
fair.
Toney, for example, and he's backing up at Ivan Toney,
Yeah, that's
cool.
different. That's different then. Yeah.
Well, that's why I don't call him useless, because if a player is useless, you don't even want him as like backup. If a player is
Nah,
useless.
I'd have him as backup, but as a starter, no way, innit? I'm sick of him as a starter. But it's like I said before, and I've said this for a while. We're completely reliant on a few world-class individuals at the moment. Alisson, Trent, Van Dijk, and Salah. I've said it, those 4, and I stand by it, those 4, and I don't care if people think I'm being like, I'm over-exaggerating this. Those 4 are carrying our team this season because they're our best players.
Well,
They're
I
our
would
best
say
players. There are only world-class players. They are carrying our team. Literally, I had a look at all of our games this season because when I remember the games, I remember who played well and who didn't from each one. And in each of those games, at least one of those players has had a top game in each game we've played this season. So those 4 are literally carrying us. The rest, yeah, some decent performances here and there from others, but those 4 are the ones that are carrying this team. That's the thing. And when you've got world-class players, multiple world-class players who are consistently performing at a top level, you are going to get results at the end of the day, and that's the same. That's what I'm saying. We're not a cohesive enough team. We're nowhere near as cohesive as Manchester City or Arsenal, but we've got a few world-class individuals who are carrying this team at the end of the day, and it won't be enough to win a title. That's why I'm not getting gassed like a lot of our fans are with top of the league after game week 16, bro. Because I know it's not going to last. I can see it with my eyes, and I've got a brain and I've got two eyes. It's not going to last. Literally, it's really not going to last. So anyone can see that. We should have lost the other day, but we got away with it.
I don't know if you've been hearing your boy Klopp is, he's happy he didn't get Caicedo and Lavia.
Yeah, that was funny to be fair. Big up
So
Klopp.
you know what I mean.
Yeah,
But I mean, aren't those the guys that you probably need maybe to help your team in it? Of course.
Well, from the evidence they're showing at your club, probably not, innit?
If Klopp would have had this version of Caicedo, Liverpool would be losing more games right now.
Yeah, man. Endo's been no worse than Caicedo. I'll be honest with you.
And you mentioned about your world class players carrying you, and yes, you need to perform better, but they're doing what they're supposed. They're doing what they're supposed to do. That's why they get paid the big money.
And that's why at the moment we've somehow found ourselves top of the league. That's the only reason why.
I think you underestimate that you're much better than most teams. I think that's what it is.
No, we are, because the rest of the league is ass in it. So that's the thing. Yeah, but the fact is, I know Manchester City and Arsenal aren't. They're not ass. Those two teams.
I don't think they are.
Good, who are better than us. I know we're above them right now. Though.
Yeah, I disagree on one of them.
Those two teams are way better than us.
I won't go that far. City, I hear it.
That's crazy, Damon. That's crazy.
Arsenal, I don't. Because you lot finishing third this season, right?
Yeah,
and I have you second. So yeah, we
but you know what it is for us. I said it like,
go on.
Those two teams are way more cohesive, and I said it when you were gone offline, and I understand that because we've got a whole new midfield. We're kind of in transition because a whole new midfield rebuild. You're not going to be as cohesive as Manchester City or Arsenal, who both challenged for the title last season. One of them won a treble, but at the same time, and I'm not saying that's an excuse, because it's our own fault as a club that we are in that position. Do you get what I mean? Because we should have done our business last summer, which is why we're in that position of transition now. But at the same time, I have to be realistic and say we were never going to be as cohesive a team as Arsenal and Man City, because with a whole new midfield rebuild, that's pretty much impossible at the end of the day. So that's why this will not last.
It's been more cohesive than even though it's not the most cohesive, it's been more cohesive than I expected it. Have it being a whole new midfield. But this is more cohesive than Chelsea's.
Huh?
It's more cohesive than Chelsea's midfield.
Yeah, that's not hard.
Which midfield also Man United and Chelsea isn't complete.
Hey, Jess, don't need to mention us. You know what I'm saying?
To be fair, I'm just saying, because I'm throwing, because I think the only reason why I'm throwing Man United is because maybe Man United's midfield is more uncohesive, because at least I see some sort of actual consistency with Gallagher. Like United is like one day is Bruno that does something, one day is like I don't know what I'm getting. At least Gallagher is somewhat consistent, but yeah, it's not looking good.
Crazy. But yeah, we're gonna run through the rest of these categories as well. Go on, Ahmed.
Why are people talking about Ashford Wet and me? What the hell is? I
don't know why you drew attention to it. I wasn't even going to draw attention
to this to let them know, bro. This is crazy.
But we all know that you're a faithful black man, because black men don't cheat first and foremost. So black men don't cheat. Isn't that right? Amen. Yes. Don't leave me hanging. Black men don't cheat. Facts. First and foremost. Secondly, you're not approaching approaching Astrid, and I know that, and everyone else knows that. It's not even a joke. You know what I'm saying? We fully aware. Like, trust me, if I vote you, if it was Timo, I'd be running the jokes. But I know you're not into that. So it's like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying, you run jokes about other stuff. Yeah, man, they're just gonna make allegations. I'm saying, I just hope now I've said that you're not actually following her. But here we are. Hey, run up the like.
Yo, by the way, can I say something quick?
Shout out to that Australian girl, Ellie, bro. Shout out to her, man. They're Chelsea fan. I don't follow her. But I've seen tweets, man. Hashtag impressed.
Oh my!
Just called it good food and said hashtag impressed. Well, yeah, you don't follow me. Go on, Ryan.
I actually don't.
I'm surprised. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, go on, Ryan.
Yeah, like you know how
too much Chelsea at that time.
This fucking guy, this guy, this guy. Trust me, Sheik, man. Yeah, go on, Ryan. Say what you're gonna say.
You know how more and
You
more
want me to talk
people
about
are having.
Go ahead,
You know,
Rob.
like, wait,
Go
like,
ahead.
oh yeah, sorry. You know how more and more people are having uncomfortable conversations about Luis Diaz. Just remember who called him out first, way before anyone
I gotta
else.
give you credit. You was still. You was on his case from earlier about like him not doing the business. I hear you. I think again, I look at him like Nunes, like squad player. Should be backup.
Yeah,
That's what it is. As good as your attack is overall collectively,
to be fair, I
from
actually think
individual
Nunes
step
probably
again.
has more use than him now because Diaz. I don't know what Diaz does at all. At least Nunes still has decent movement where he can get in good positions and trouble defenses with his pace. Diaz don't do anything, bro. Like, I'll be real with you. He don't do anything. He's not even quick anymore. Like, he's just useless, bro. I'll be real with you.
Fez, most unpredicted result, people. You lot are crooks in the chat who voted on this. So Fulham 5, West Ham 0, 40%. Tottenham 4, Newcastle 1, 5%. Manchester United 0, Bournemouth 3, 55% is the winner. Brighton 1, Burnley 1, 0%. So we are going to go to the next category, people, which is my favorite category, most unacceptable error, people. So most unacceptable error must have led to a goal for the opposition, and if a player gives away a penalty and that penalty is converted, that is also eligible. So let us know most unacceptable errors from the weekend's games just gone. Ahmed, we'll go to you.
Kai Havertz's handball because that meant it wasn't 1-1.
No, it's a goal you concede.
No, I know, but I'm just saying that's.
Yeah,
but I actually think Petrovic for Chelsea, he's got.
Who?
The goalkeeper, second keeper.
Sanchez, because Sanchez got injured.
Yeah, because
okay.
if you look at the goal, he literally gets a hand to him, but biscuit hands, isn't it? So
strike. Which one?
It was a good strike. It was a good strike.
Actually, the first goal you conceded was a mess.
I was getting to that one too.
That was bad.
That was Cole, but that was Cole. Number 2.
Cole was just like, what was he doing?
Yeah, Cole for that one. You know what I mean? Where he's just holding his crotch. You know what I mean? It's literally a free kick. It's not a free kick, big man. It's literally a first time hit. So please, man, you know what I mean? Get close to the man. Then pause. You know what I'm saying?
Trippier's one. Trippier,
bro. He's been having a bad week. He had a bad week, man, at office.
Or did he just was Son just on job?
Nah, Son was on job. Don't get me wrong, but
Son was on job. But the way Trippier fought for the second one was pathetic.
Yeah,
he stumbled back.
Charlison,
yeah, bro, that was pathetic. I don't know what he was doing, bro.
All right, we'll put
Trippier's got to be in for that one.
The streets were saying he was tripping. If you get what I mean.
Sure, getting dunked on.
Sure,
that was bad.
Sure,
who was it who gave the ball away for the first one?
Bruno.
Yeah.
Continue.
Yo, by the way, I just watched the highlight back.
As well.
I just watched that highlight back, man. Why the fuck didn't Luke Shaw let's just look back for a second?
Because he's Luke Shaw. That's why.
Bro, but I'm like, shit. Aren't you guys putting that in training?
No. You lot continue to get your suggestions.
We really do need this highlights training that Mutak.
What's his name?
Yeah.
What are you
We
telling
need
me?
them training highlights.
What are you telling me? What are you saying?
Oh, mate.
Evo, everybody. That's open question, everyone.
It's open season, boys.
We got Luke Shaw. Yeah, it's open season. We got Luke Shaw. We got Trippier's. Yeah, we can put Bruno's on there. I'm all with that. We need one more. I said West Ham collectively. He like, you're a joke.
Yeah, West Ham. You can just say West Ham.
You're a joke, man.
I think people. I remember Højbjerg. I think
you gave the ball away for that Joe Linton goal. Was that Ben Davies? Or was it Højbjerg?
No, it was Højbjerg.
Højbjerg's on there. Yeah. That was bad. We'll put Højbjerg's on there. All right, most unacceptable error. Go vote on the poll, people. Go and vote on the poll. You got Trippier for just tripping over and just getting spanned by Son.
He's been crap for Newcastle.
Luke Shaw for 1 giving the ball away and then 2 getting dunked on, and then Bruno for giving the ball away, and Højbjerg, even though I spell his name wrong on there, you don't know who that is. Højbjerg. So yeah, most unacceptable error. Go vote.
Hey man, wasn't Luke Shaw supposed to be the guy to change your fortunes when he?
Glue man, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, stick. I said this already.
It's something I want to talk about.
Go on.
Obviously, Fabrizio chopped. I woke up in the morning. Fabrizio chopped a exclusive from Montalvo. we reached an agreement with Adobe for a contract extension.
Mhm.
Because he was already pretty much one of a Tottenham player last season, but obviously was all the back on loan, and obviously he came back, and I think he would have had 3 seasons left
Mhm.
on this contract, or 2 seasons left on this contract. I mean, shout out to Destiny Adoji, he's getting a pay rise, a contract this season
your
at
back.
Tottenham till 29. Yeah, and it's like it's good that we secure him because it's like, and I think on Top and Talks with Fuad, they did like a show, and obviously, especially to Fuad, because I used to send him like clips from Dogi last season. I'm like, well, this guy can really become like a superstar if the development is right from last season going into this season. And I'm just happy that Anchos is the manager in this current situation. Imagine if this was Conte. Maybe doesn't even play him this year. It's like it's just been a master in terms of how well he has adapted into the league. And I know he had couple. I don't even think he had any stinkers this season in terms of performances. I think he had maybe 1-2 blunders or howlers in terms of giving ball away keeping like the West Ham game. But overall,
Would you say maybe Chelsea?
Yeah, Chelsea. But then I felt like everybody started to play really bad once.
Yeah, I hear
Once
you.
the red card
I hear
happened,
you.
that everybody just started to collapse for whatever reason. Maybe
Nah,
the red
he's
card.
sick, man. I've been
Like,
praising Godogi for like all season, bro, right from the start.
yeah,
I
like
think
for
he's
me, like,
a baller.
I actually believe he's probably been the best performing left back this season. And
Oh,
Yeah,
easily.
yeah.
I can't name another left back close
Yeah,
to him so far this season.
exactly.
to be
Like
honest.
keyword performing before anybody says I'm calling him the best left back in the league. Performing wise, for me, he's the best left back in the league. And I mean, yeah, I shout him. Like, it's just a shame that if you would, because I saw earlier, if he would have joined us a year earlier, even if he would have gone back on loan, he could have become homegrown then for us.
Oh,
But
jeez.
which goes into the next thing because obviously Saar is most likely to be on the getting a new contract because his contract is going to run out in 2 seasons, and next season he's going to become a homegrown player for us. So this going to take what he's not going to be an international player no more, but he's going to be counting as homegrown, and I feel like I need to stress him. I need to stress enough how much we actually need to make sure he's going to be on like that long contract of like 6-7 years because now it's just so I've been praising him ever since we signed him. Like, and I think a lot of people just didn't know him because he was under the radar, low key kind of thing. Conte wasn't playing him, but even last season, the moment he was starting to play for us, even if it was minimal, I could just see immediately there's a player there immediately. But you can see there's a player that still needs a lot of development, still is raw, pause. But there's so much about Sarr where I can look at him and say there's a lot of maturity there without even little game time playing for us. But because I remember he was already playing in France at 17 pro football regular minutes when we bought him. So it wasn't even a thing of now we just bought him straight off. I don't know, just 1 season that he had. So now I think for me after Adogi's contract being already sealed, it just needs to be announced. For me, it needs to be Sano that we have to worry about, and we're talking about here like a young core that we're building here with a couple of experienced players or kind of in the middle age kind of bracket players like Romero's entering that age group. Kara is obviously there with 26 years old. Madison isn't that age bracket, and then I think it's only really even Bentancur he's entering like Romero that mid age of mid 20s, but I think it's only Sano that's really in that 30 bracket and older, who's a keeper of the team. It's kind of like gotta give the club credit for making this team younger in terms of because I was looking at this team last season. It's like shit, we have a bunch of old players in this team, and just got a lot younger now, and you can see this. You can see a spine. You can see at 11 being built. So
You can see the difference. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
Like,
Hey,
make a difference from last season.
you lot continue to vote on the poll as well. Like I say, Bruno currently at 44%, Luke Shaw 31%, Trippier at 24%. It's just changed now. Højbjerg at 0%. Make sure you hit the like button. We're at 35 likes, 5 more. Let's get us up to 40 likes. Hit that subscribe button as well. We're trying to close in on 8,900 subscribers whilst we close in on 9K before the year is out. Before 2024, we're trying to get to 9K. We're at 8,896. 4 more subscribers, people. Now 5 more because I want to get to 8,901. Make sure you subscribe to Ahmed's channel as well at The Bridge 258. The link is in the title. So you click the link, it opens up a new tab. It's also underneath in the description. And it's also on the featured channel page as well. So you want to see more Chelsea misery and Ahmed tears, get over to The Bridge 258. It's beautiful settings, man. It's beautiful. It's great. You know what I'm saying? It's absolutely beautiful.
I hope you're happy, man.
I'm ecstatic. You know what I'm saying about your misery. It gives me great joy because normally you're just hella jovial, always taking shots. And then because you lot have been so bad, you just been chilled. Last week, even Stephanie G said it in a comment after the show, like, right, I'm just mad humble in defeat. It's great. It's great. You know what I'm saying? See you, man, joint 14th. It brings me great joy, especially talking to you. It's not so much Chelsea, just fans like you. You know what I'm saying? We talk with so much chest. You be talking what? You can just go back and look. There's a playlist for doing the most, mate. You can go check it.
I know. I'm just
it's the same person that look at the same way. You know in public from streams already for have hope.
Oh yeah, how's Have Hope doing? How's he doing?
Bro, he is struggling. I watched his last stream just yesterday. Bro.
Does he do before you carry on? Does he do live streams or pre-records?
Yeah, live streams. Like
he does live.
He does live streams. Bro, that last live stream, that Chelsea section, he's the way he's a master at deflection. Like that's what the way oh man, it's actually just hilarious those streams. I think he was the whole time talking about how Chelsea are the legitimate UCL winners. We did it with 2 legs. Nah. And these I can't. It was beautiful to see. Like and I said this in the Spurs group chat like the other day. You see when Arsenal was in the mud, I enjoyed it a lot. But Chelsea is even more beautiful because it's in the social media era. And it's like I'm literally watching a movie, a documentary how Chelsea was trying to figure out what the hell is this thing called about ownership. And I'll say, they'll say like you know how we always make jokes about United fans and they green and gold. Is it green gold?
Green and gold, green and gold.
And make all jokes and get this Novis scarves out, man. I was just saying the other day to a Chelsea fan, man. It's time to get the blue scarves out, man. If this continues, I'm saying they're gonna see like, hey, bro, you know. I'm saying
that's ridiculous.
I remember they haven't really been a shout out to Prom. Like I know last few years of his tenure, he obviously did a good job. He didn't do as good as a job as he could, but he was still doing all shit. But I kind of obviously do I think Bowley's trying to ruin Chelsea or some shit? No, but shit, his decision making in terms of who you put into places of position of power is ruining their football club currently.
Yeah. And Ed says here, praying for Ahmed and depression-filled Lewis G. It's been rough watching him the last few weeks. Oh, it's been beautiful. It's been beautiful. Even when I was on Lewis's channel for the preview and Chelsea fans, I've not even been back over there. We're talking to me with chest, talking about, we're going to come to Old Trafford and do this, that, and the third. And I was like, we're bad. Don't get it mistaken. So I wasn't confident going into the game. But where is your confidence coming from?
See,
a team that's won 4 games in 4 months. Why are you so confident? You ain't won since, October?
Yeah, I didn't get that. I don't
even think did Chelsea even reach double-digit wins this whole calendar year? I'm saying, but some teams got that many. Some teams got more wins this year. Oh my god!
Some teams have got more wins at Stamford Bridge than they do in this past year.
I think
it's Brentford. Yeah, I think it's Brentford.
As Brentford said, we got 2 home stadiums now. Like,
said, this is our cornbread.
That's why I'm like, and this whole confidence thing that you just said, of course, that's why I'm enjoying it more than because it's like these guys still not accepting that they shit, but they're kind of shit currently. So it's like, because I thought they was gonna bounce back this year. I seen Caicedo and all these guys coming in, and I was shit, here we go again. They're coming back, and then fuck no. Don't say it's just like, don't say cake on your face.
Yo, shout out my manager for rattling Chelsea fans tonight. Oh, it's been so funny.
Man, the way the timeline went crazy when they saw those.
It was so funny.
I see guys say. I was talking about how Chelsea made like a transfer that Liverpool was also chasing, and how lucky we didn't go in for this guy. No,
Right.
something along those
Yeah,
lines.
he was basically hinting at lucky we didn't get
Rory J's got
Caicedo.
the
He didn't
quote.
mention him by name or anything.
Yeah.
But we all
Yeah.
knew who he was talking about. Yeah, like
First.
he
And-
did it in a really good way.
I respect that. And to even me as flawless, the manager's mistakes not count as unacceptable errors. No, because that goes into the most under the cosh manager category. So yeah, don't worry, people. We are going to get Ahmed's thoughts on the game very, very shortly. But in regards to the poll, let's go to the next category. But Trippier 25%, Luke Shaw 30%, Bruno 45%, Højbjerg 0%. Hey, I'm with that, man. With Bruno winning, I absolutely have no issue with that whatsoever. Zero issue. Right. Next category is people. Next category is most untouchable manager. Most untouchable manager. So if a manager lost, he is not eligible for this category. If a manager lost or drew a game he was heavy favorite to win, he is not eligible for this category unless you super chat people. So most untouchable manager from this weekend's games just gone. Get your nominees in the chat. We'll go to you, Ahmed. Who sticks out for you in regards to most untouchable manager?
I want to give a big shout out to Sean Dyche.
Shout out Sean Dyche, man. My guy Sean Dyche.
I want to big up the West Ham manager, my guy, Mr.
Wait, what?
I said little joke, man. Relax, okay, come on.
He's suffering over there. He's doing a little cheeky one. That's what it is.
Obviously, Marco Silva, of course. Marco Silva definitely he deserves his praise. I think obviously my boy Unai Emery. You know what I mean? Arsenal fans may not want to give him.
That's your boy now, yeah.
He's always my guy. Don't do that.
Was that your guy? Okay, cool. He was your guy when he was getting sacked at Arsenal, yeah. I bet.
Honestly, yeah. I listen. You got respect.
Hey, but I never seen you. I never seen you shout for Emery to be announced at Chelsea. Never seen you.
To be honest, it's because I knew you wouldn't. Chelsea wouldn't go for him. Sadly.
No. Forget all that. Because if we ask you names right now, who you would want, they're not Chelsea ain't going in for them. Who do you want at Chelsea? That's the next manager. Give us your top three.
I would obviously say Slot probably would be one of them for me personally.
Okay, who else?
The other guy that I would say probably Ruben Amorim. I'll be honest, man.
And who else?
I know this is impossible and never gonna happen. Xabi Alonso would be one of my back.
Facts. See, there we go.
But I said impossible. But I didn't say impossible. So I know it's impossible, but I said an option though. It's an option. Sure. But anyway, yeah. So obviously, I said Iraola, of course, as well. Iraola, my guy, Iraola. You have to put him there. You know what I mean? We've been putting him in under the cosh for so long. We need to give him some love today.
He's actually been getting love on this show, to be honest.
Yeah, he's getting hella love. I've been talking about the whole time how I felt like, obviously, multiple times saying how I think they got a team that can definitely finish in the table this year in terms of the players that they've recruited, but it just didn't work out for them earlier in the season. I think they're getting the results now. I mean, shout out to them, and I really like the business that they did, and I like the manager too.
Right, so I've got here Dyche, Areola, Emery, Silva for the 5-0 win.
Yeah, of course, you got to be there. See, I would be trying to be shameless and trying to get Anston, but then I see those other names, and I'm like, hard for me not to say.
Go vote on the poll, people. Most untouchable manager. We got Sean Dyche, we got Areola, we got Emery, and we've got Silva. Even though the typo because his laptop shit. So yeah, actually, let me redo that 1 second. I'll redo that poll, people. Bear with me. That being said, whilst I redo this poll and get you lot to vote on it, Ahmed, my friend, Everton 2, Chelsea 0.
Yo, I need to dip, but big up you, man.
Ryan, love every time, brother. Yeah, let's go, bro. Every time.
You know,
what was yours, Ahmed?
I wanna say, big up to Sean Dyche. He got his second win against Chelsea ever in his career. So I want to give him a massive big ups to that. You know what I mean? I want to give a big up to Abdoulaye Doucouré. Yeah. So he's always been a quality midfielder, decent midfielder. Bags him too. I want to congratulate Branthwaite. I remember when we gave him a career 2 years ago, and look at him now, starting CB for Everton, cooking. So big ups to him.
Polls up, people. But the new poll is up. Go vote.
I don't know if you knew that through us about Branthwaite. Branthwaite's first goal was against us 2 years ago, and now now it's a starting CB for Everton. So you know what I mean. It's hard time flies.
Very, very good centre back, by the way.
Good. He's very good up and coming centre back too. I'll be honest as well. Yeah. Listen, man, Dyche, he knows he's centre backs. You know what I mean? I'll give him that, bro. I'll give Dyche that, man.
Shout out my guy Sean Dyche, man. That's my.
He knows he's defensive minded lads. You know what I mean?
That's my dude.
Big up to McNeil. He's like a prime McNeil that used to have back at Burnley. You know, under Dyche. You know what I mean? Doing what he does best. But let's talk about Chelsea.
This one
Armando Broja. I don't know. Like, I feel sorry for him because he was doing really the similar thing to what Jackson does. But the problem is whenever he would go out to do that sort of thing, no one was plugging in space. So I don't really have anything that much to say about him. To be honest, I don't have any negatives for him. A lot of people just want to cuss him out, but I don't really have anything bad to say about him. Mudryk. I've seen a lot of people say a lot of stuff about him. Some of them have been
about Mudryk.
But, you know, for me personally, I'm not going to go that far. But what I will say, the loan to Strasbourg should have happened a lot quicker than it should have. But, you know, it is what it is. We're here now. But I think his performance was okay, I'll be honest, in this game. But he should be real about Strasbourg right now, learning his trade. Palmer just was the shooting. You know what I mean? I think he just felt like, you know, I need to shoot today. Let's see if I can cut inside and shoot. I didn't see Caicedo today. I know Caicedo's a black guy. You know, usually they're easily on the TV screen. I couldn't see him today. Couldn't see him anywhere. You get me? Well, listen, bro. I just couldn't see him, bro. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't find him, bro. Even with binocular, I don't think I could find him. Big up to Caicedo. Enzo was playing like a 10. You know what I mean? Listen, man. Streets are talking about him like he's a Pogba, but it might be true. Like, I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know why he's playing in the 10 role, but you need Gallagher, Galladinho, they'll call him. If you had Gallagher, we'd be winning against United. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That pressing, the runs. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Let's see, bro. He's the one that let the first goal happen, so you know what I mean? Sure. But anyway, man. By show Disasi, I don't even have that much criticism for them too, you know. I don't know what to say to them. My criticism for them is not that it's quite little. Because even though yesterday they did let through 2 goals, which is bad defensively, I just don't I don't know, man. They didn't do too bad in my opinion. Levi Cole, obviously, you know, Levi Cole, bro, he just keeps on getting dunked on every week, bro. Broski, man. Bro, I don't know, bro, man. It's so wrong to say that.
You saying he's just the Chelsea Nicki Minaj fan, altered twerk.
Yo, that is crazy. Yeah, man.
Listen. Like,
Hey.
To be fair, at Brighton, he wasn't really that great defensively most of the time. Like, it was more his ball playing.
Fair enough. Obviously spoken about him. Sanchez, man. Flipping heck, man. Sanchez.
Hey, the way he dove for that. Ball jumped the whole.
Oh my god!
No, I can't. When I saw that
Say again, Jess. Say again. Say louder for the people in the back. Say again.
When I saw that clip of Sanchez trying to save the shot, to be fair to him, the initial serve that he made was actually really good. But bro, literally jumped dived the other way.
Yo, man, it's not his fault, man. Like, yo, what more could he do?
Superman. He did the reverse Superman. What
more could he do?
Of course, it was kind of already over the moment. Decor thing. They say Decor ran onto the ball like Gerrard. I was saying, but in the box. But what kills me? What kills me is the way he just dove for the ball, but he went the complete other way. I can't lie, I never seen that. Like, that looked like a EAFC animation, bro. I'll be so real.
You gotta fuck it up.
Oh nah, I was dying when I saw that.
Hey, continue to vote on the poll, people, because it's currently tied with Emery and Areola at 39% each. Dash at 22%. Marco Silva, who won 5-0, has 0%. You lot are crooks in the chat, you guys on these polls. I love you lot to death, like for real. But on these polls and doing the most, you lot just be biased as shit. But anyways, let's run up the likes. Even I don't do likes, man. Like check 1 2 1 2. Like, let's get up to 40 likes. Yeah, go on, Ahmed.
I want to talk about to continue the Chelsea's talk here. Sanchez, he's
Yeah.
finished, bro. I told people, just can back me up on the new can.
Go on.
He is a minimal upgrade, on Kepa, and it's proven. And now I'm hearing, they want another goalkeeper other than Petrovic. I'm not, bro. This guy's only played 10 minutes for us. What are we just saying? After 10 minutes, we're just giving up on him.
What? Wait, who
We
gave up
bought
on
this guy
Petrovic?
for 13 M's. They bought this guy for 13 M's, and they're like,
Who was 30 million? Petrovic.
Petrovic, yeah. I was like, they bought this guy.
So who's gave up on him? Who's
They're
gave up on him?
looking for someone else to bring in now to be the star.
Rah. That's peak.
Because Sanchez is out. So they said they don't rate you, basically.
Go get checked back or something, innit? I don't know, Hilario or something.
Check's actually a goalkeeper right now.
I know a Spanish keeper. I know a Spanish keeper is. I know a Spanish
Check's a goalkeeper in the ice hockey, man. You know what I mean? So listen, we can bring him back. You know what I mean? He's fully fit. That's for sure. But
I know a Spanish keeper that's on the free agent market.
Listen, man, Cucurella, man.
Speak on it.
You know what I'm saying, man? Because at least he will see that he will be able to see forward and not keep on getting, jockeying around like he's playing south, like he's dancing to salsa. You know what I'm saying to me? You know what I'm saying to you, bro? That's what's happening every time. Literally, that's what's happening, bro. Every time he gets dribbled against, what's happening, bro? Bro, he's cooked, man. You know what I mean? He's cooked. Listen, I miss Gusto, man. I miss my brother Gusto, man. You know what I mean? And Ben Chilwell.
Yeah, go on, carry on. Ben Chilwell, go on, carry on. Actually,
Benjamin Chilwell, man. I'm hearing he's coming back. Bloody hell, mate. We're finished as well. And then Mr. Reece James. This, I'm glad Ryan's not here because if he was here and he had me.
Yeah, no, it's just hilarious.
Because what I'm about to say about Reece James is crazy. Reece James, it's time to go, buddy. Reece James.
Ain't sell him.
It's time to go, broski. Availability is the best ability. If I can't come in you 90% of the time, even though I know your quality, I have no use for you, bro. It's time for me to look for another backup to Gusto.
Huh?
Yeah.
Jesus.
I'll be honest, bro.
How about Emerson Royal?
You know what, man? At least Emerson Royal give me something. At least he's available. He's available.
If you want right back, I got two. You know what I'm saying? So you can have them both.
You know what, man? I take the low, man. I take the low, bro.
The low, yeah, man. Take is yours, man. 5 million.
I take the low.
I'm saying.
At least he'll give me something going forward. And I mean, it can be a chill for me. I can get stuff from going forward, but going behind, I can accept if I've got this Arsenal there, something like that. Someone to at least confirm. I've got
5 mil, man. 5 million is yours, man. 5 M's.
I've got real million.
Yeah, man,
I used to rate the low a bit highly. I used to use it on FM, and it used to be like a real baller for me back in the day. So
yeah, man. So getting back, your guy. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, I'll take the low. I'll be honest. A lot of people might not like
that. We're not saying
I believe you. I believe you. I'm saying.
I don't know about these guys. Do you rate the low, or do you just think he's pants? Because I actually would take him anyway. So that's me.
He's bang average.
I don't think he's completely off about the issues. When you see that guy week in, week out, that's a big issue.
Yeah, he's average.
There's not a guy I want to see week in, week out.
I hear you.
He's average. Like, that's just legit it. But yeah, you lot got a vote on the poll because it's currently tied. Emery and Areola 38%. So the next vote on either of those two wins. The next vote. So somebody got a vote who's not voted because we're currently tied at 38% apiece. Daesh on 24%. Marco Silva at 0%. So you lot got a vote. Someone I don't want to be the deciding vote. So someone make sure you lot vote. Let's see what else you lot saying. Continue to get your questions in. We're only at 36 likes. 4 more. Get us up to 40 likes. Make sure you subscribe to Ahmed's channel, The Bridge 258. Link is in the title.
Subscribers I lost because I was talking about how Chelsea are bad.
It's cool, man. Yeah, man. They hating. You went over it. You rode to what is it now? 1,500.
Yeah, 1,500.
Yeah, man. Love that. So road to 1,500 for Ahmed over there. Yo, make sure you go subscribe over there. Like I said, links underneath in the description on this live stream and every live stream on the channel. It's also on the featured channel page as well. But we still need one more vote. You lot get your Premier League questions in before we go to the last category. Big up Corey P in the chat. Spooby, good to see you. And Spooby will probably be running clubs shortly. So if you're about, let me know also. Same to you, Eli. Same to you, Will, also. Yeah, go on.
You know, for us here, I don't know if I hope you haven't seen this yet, but casually, towards the end of the show, I said something here that a lot of people may not like. I said, in 2004, 2005, that was really my like 03, 04, 04, 05 was really my first season. 04, 07 was because I was like 6 years old, turning to 7 years old, right? And at that time, you know, that was the start of the glory days of Chelsea. The glory years, I should say, not days, glory years, right? And now, you know, we're in this new era. You know, maybe this is the end. You know what I mean? Maybe this is like the end.
The end of what?
The end of the golden era.
Right, hold this thought. We're gonna run the next category and then we're gonna come back to this topic. So yes, Areola won because even though it's 36%, 36%, he got the last vote. So we're gonna go Areola. So Areola as won. So final category, people, is the most under the cosh manager from this weekend's games just gone. Most under the cosh manager. So if a manager won, he is not eligible for this category. So he can be rock bottom of the league, not won in 10 games. If he would have won this weekend just gone, he is not eligible. So as a manager whose team lost, or like I said, they was a heavy favorites for a game and they drew the match. So let us know in the chat. Give your nominees. Jez, what are you saying? Most under the cosh manager who sticks out to you?
Let me think of somebody. That fuck prick. Pochettino, put that brother in there. Put that motherfucker in there.
This guy.
Obviously, then Ten Hag. If it's like every other week he's in there, but he's escaping it because somebody's too vicious. So yeah, Ten Hag.
We got Ten Hag. Floor's open to you as well, Ahmed.
So obviously we did Poch, Ten Hag, Moise. What's it called? The Newcastle manager.
Yeah, anyhow, yeah. That's
Thomas Frank, bro. You know what, man? He's been going undercover, you know. They've been getting bird draws, few losses here and there.
It's Brentford, though.
I know it's Brentford at the same time. But you know what? Yeah, someone said Deserby, yeah, and I think,
that's a shout. Drawing at home to Burnley. That's a shout.
It's not even just that, bro. He's only got like one win in the EPL, like in a very.
He's
the guy for the United job.
That's what I'm saying.
To be fair, the United.
He has a lot of injuries too, bro. You know what I'm saying? If I'm trying to be a bit fair to him, he has definitely got a few injuries, but like at the same time, bro.
Oh shit!
It's not, in the words of Ahmed, it's not looking good, bro.
It's not looking good, bro.
It's in the words of Ahmed.
Cooper, I don't know, man. I thought Cooper was getting sacked last week, yeah. You know, Cooper,
we'll go with them. We'll go with Poch, Ten Hag, Moyes, and Howe. We'll run with them. Most under the cosh manager. Go vote on the poll, people. Me from this weekend, I definitely think these lot is Poch from this week. That's just me. I think it's this guy. I think it's Poch from this weekend's game. I think it's
before Ahmed goes into his fury about how Chelsea might be done for as a football club. The fans going to stream every week on Spaces, all this fault. I just want to say quickly because I forgot to literally say in the last segment. Shout out to John Dyche from that. Like, if there was a football Hall of Fame, he would be the first inductee for me.
Yeah, man. It'd be like a bronze or like silver jacket in the Hall of Fame.
This guy deserves the golden jacket like in the NBA. This guy doesn't get enough credit. I don't think this guy gets enough credit for what he actually did. Because if before the 10-point deduction, Everton would be right now mid-table. Considering where they were the last few years, it shows how much better of a manager Lampard really was. But now the way he got the Decore play, which is ironic because I was thinking about earlier, he got the Decore playing the McTominay role, but he actually knows how to use Decore because he's much more of a better midfielder.
No, first. And he like said how is Howe and Moyes above Cooper and company. Company drew this weekend. He drew.
Yeah,
They drew away at Brian and Cooper. What was their result? Let me check. Let me just double check. What was their result this weekend? They lost to Cooper. Wait, didn't they draw? Who's Cooper manager again? Forest.
Forest, yeah.
Yeah, they drew 1-1.
No, but so they got last week apparently there was a rumor going on last week that he's gonna get sacked. He didn't even get sacked.
It's just based on this season. It's just based on this
It's this weekend, yeah, it's just this weekend's game's just gone. Yeah, both of them drew. That's why they're not there, Eli. Because they both drew. That's why Moyes lost 5-0 and Moyes lost heavily, Howe lost heavily, Ten Hag lost heavily, and Poch lost in embarrassing fashion. That's why. Nah, that's it. But yeah, go on, carry on saying what you're saying, Jess.
Nah, just shout out to my manager Dyche, but not going into this whole thing about Chelsea when it finishes the club. Somebody was saying on half our stream, Chelsea's going back to what they used to be before the old one.
No. It's not. I'm going to explain to you the reality of
I'll
Chelsea.
take that one. But
you was talking about how you're finished. So yeah, go on. The floor is yours.
You know, flawless, bro. They say, you know, in the words of your own manager, eras come to an end. Maybe this might just be, you know, obviously there are people who go throughout their whole life not seeing their team win a Premier League, a Champions League, a FA, Carabao. Maybe they might see the odd, you know, championship win, maybe a League One cup win. You know, what's the cup that they have? That's not the Carabao Cup that they play.
Carling.
The St. Johnston.
St. Johnston. Just the EFL trophy.
Yeah. So maybe it's just that. Maybe, you know, this is just it, man. Maybe, you know, you start falling down, keep going down, getting worse, and championship and abound. Annoying.
What did you just say?
You said championship abound.
You're not getting relegated.
Maybe,
they're going down to that.
You're not getting
down to the
relegated.
League One. They're going down to League One.
You don't get relegated. You got too much. You got one. There's too much quality in your side, and two, there's teams who are.
I'm not saying it's happening now, though, bro. I'm saying over time, bro. Like, you know, we start losing everything.
All right, just to clarify for people, because you know Ahmed's younger than I am, so this is football in a nutshell, people. It goes in cycles. No matter who you think is the most successful team in the country, they will go through a cycle at two things. One, they will go through a cycle in your lifetime where they are unsuccessful. Two, if you look back at history, they also have had a long period where they was unsuccessful for a long period of time. For those that don't know, for example, Manchester United have been relegated before. So when you get people talking about, oh, this is the worst Manchester United have been, and no. It might have been the worst we've been in the social media era and modern day, but Manchester United have been relegated before. Manchester United have gone on longer droughts without winning the Premier League title or the domestic league title than 10 years. All you have to do is just go do your Googles. We've gone longer routes. We've gone longer droughts without the Champions League. Chelsea are the same. When Mourinho won it, was it not 50 years? In between that league title and the last one. So they have so exactly. So you haven't gone 50 years again. When was your last Champions League? 6-7 years ago?
No, they just won a couple of years.
3 years ago. Sorry. So my point is 3 years ago. And before that, how long was the last one before that? 20 what?
Almost 9 years.
9 years. So there was 9 year gap between number one and number two.
Yeah.
Okay, and so before that, people, how long had Chelsea gone without the Champions League? They never won it. Their entire history, they never won it. So there's worse things. As bad as it is, football goes in cycles. Liverpool have had their unsuccessful periods. Manchester City are currently the most successful team in the country. They had a long ass period. Look how they went their entire history up until last season without a champs. Long stretch without, and it won't last forever. It just feels that way right now. But City will be unsuccessful again, same way Liverpool will be. It's just currently Manchester United and Chelsea are being unsuccessful. That's all it is. So your team's not finished overall. It's just the cycle. The cycle could be 5 more years. It could be 10 years. It might be 40, 50 years. My pops used to tell me about that. Oh, you got it good. My pops used to tell me that. I remember United getting relegated. It's my dad telling me this. And he was right. You know what I'm saying? So they've seen worse. So yeah, people just need to just relax. Yes, it feels terrible right now because you're watching it, and obviously social media, and you're a content creator. So
I'm just saying that. I'm just giving all options in it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think
are you saying? So can I ask you a quick question? Because you say how your father was telling you how you got it good pretty much compared to him. So did he tell you that you need to be grateful for Bruno Fernandes?
No, he didn't. He's not a fan of Bruno Fernandes. When he was telling me this, it's more so when we was growing up. You know what I'm saying? Manchester United, when I was growing up, and Manchester United would lose out on a league title. And I'm a kid, so it's the worst thing in the world. You'd be like, yo, just relax. Yeah. That type of thing. You got it good because I was born into winning. People hate that. I just happen to be born into winning. So it's going to happen, man. And Manchester United, even if we go the next 10 years without a league title, we've still had longer stretches without a league title. Even if it's, what has it been, 10, 11, what has it been, 10 years now? So let's say we've gone over 10 years. We've got longer droughts than 20 years. Yeah. Without a league title, same way with the Champions League.
I would throw this been disastrous, especially for European trophies.
Like, that's it. That's all it is. Don't you have a UEFA Cup though? Don't you have that?
Yeah, we got 2 Europa Leagues.
Yeah, you got 2 Europa Leagues. Yeah, Europa Cup, same difference. But yeah, you lot continue to vote on this poll before we close out. Ahmed, just relax. Just relax.
I
Currently,
don't believe it, by the way. I don't believe it. I'm just saying it could be, it could also be a reality. I'm just saying all options kind of open. But what do I believe? We're probably not gonna, obviously, we haven't won the league in 6 years. Probably going to be more than 6 years now. Probably more than a decade, I would say. Probably another 10, 11 years, probably 12, 13. I wouldn't be so surprised. But we move, man. We
you
move.
know, all it takes is the right, because you lot spend enough. All it takes is the right manager with the right players.
The problem is, bro, who's the next manager they're gonna bring in? You know,
Yeah, but that's the whole thing.
I don't know who that's.
You know what's crazy? We could have had this conversation about Mourinho before when he first got there, and it would have made sense. Even though he's coming off winning the Champions League, he would have thought he would have done what he did at that time. All it takes is the right manager with the right investment, and you lot spend enough. Same way my club, Manchester United, we spend enough. It's just that we don't spend it correctly with the right person. But the intent is there, the money is there is to be spent to go and win a Prem and a Champs. That's why you lot have been the most successful team in the past, what is it, in the country in the past 10 years? Is it 15 years? Yeah. Like, you've won more than Klopp since he's been at Liverpool. Chelsea have won more than Klopp in the entire time he's been there. And people will hail him up. Yeah. Like, that's all it is. Big up to Zia in the chat as well.
Fuck Chelsea, that's all.
I'm with that too. And in regards to Premier League predictions, we'll do that on the Q&A on Wednesday as well. Champions League predictions, there's no need to do Champions League prediction. Both Jez and Ahmed have Manchester United losing. What are we talking about? That's the only game that matters. So you got, all right, go on then. So your prediction for Manchester United Bayern Munich?
I think United sneaking a 1-0 win and then end up in the Europa League. I can see that coming. United ended up in the Europa League tomorrow.
Yeah, cool. Ahmed,
I actually believe United winning though.
Sure.
I honestly believe United is going to lose 2-0. I think it'll be a 2-0 loss, bro. Because I think Bayern are going to be out for blood in it. I know, knowing Tuchel, he's going to do a little anger speech, and then they're going to, you know what I mean? You probably...
Leute, ihr müsst euch beeilen. Ihr müsst besser machen.
Yeah, man. The way he gets passive aggressive, I can imagine him just actually angry, bro. I just want to see that, bro. I can imagine him get angry.
But that's just the German. That's just the average German in you.
Yeah. So I think probably him 2-0, definitely for sure. Yeah.
Oh.
All right, so there you go. You lot got your Champions League predictions. City already through. Arsenal are already through.
At least I'll give me some little bit of joy in that, but it was still.
All right, that being said, actually, because we are doing a watch along for it on Wednesday. We'll go to you, Ahmed. Newcastle, AC Milan.
You know what, man? Newcastle, that's a must-win for Newcastle, you know, and they're not looking great. I think AC might win that, you know. I honestly.
Actually, I want to ask real quick though. Who do you guys think gonna finish second in that group?
What's the points for between PSG and AC? How many points is that between?
Someone needs to pull up the table right
now. Let me do that now. ECL. There we go.
I got you.
So basically, in that group here,
Dortmund are on 10 points.
They're already through.
They're already through.
So PSG is PSG, Dortmund, and Milan. They need to win, and they need to pray that PSG either draw. No, they need to just win. They just have to win, bro, because their goal difference, AC's goal difference is disgusting.
Is it not head-to-head?
Head-to-head first, yeah. I think it's head-to-head first.
It's head-to-head, and Newcastle have the head-to-head advantage over PSG.
But what about AC Milan? Does AC Milan have the head-to-head advantage of them? No,
obviously they win. They both can. If Newcastle win, it's on the PSG Dortmund too. And I think Newcastle will be AC Milan too.
But basically, essentially, what it comes down to is PSG just need to win. If PSG win, the other two are out of the running.
Yes, and I think that's what will happen. I think PSG will win, and I think Newcastle will beat AC Milan.
So, but you know the thing is with PSG is that like they've been atrocious going away. Remember the AC Milan game?
Yeah, they weren't good.
And that was this what I can't. Dortmund has played a lot better in the home ties, and PSG lost at Milan without Leo. Like, we have to deep it.
Yeah, they weren't good. But
I don't think it would be a cruise. But I feel
what was the PSG Dortmund first game? PSG clapped them, right?
No. PSG packed them, but this was only after the penalty that was.
Yeah, it wasn't a convincing win. I'm just thinking head to head.
Yeah,
PSG could still.
So it wasn't really like. See, I don't. PSG is just a confusing team. Like they can still. I wouldn't be surprised to qualify, but man, they need to make sure they're winning because Dortmund they could rotate. Dortmund could rotate because obviously I don't think Chelsea will go for the win. Because Dortmund's already qualified, so it's not even like an issue anymore. It's more about if you want to finish first, which makes sense because you don't want to play some of the second place teams. You know?
Facts.
Or first place teams. I mean, sorry.
And we will be doing a watch along for that on Wednesday on the Sarcasm City TV Twitch. So make sure you go and follow. Download the Twitch app. You know what I'm saying? On your phone, go to your Play Store. If you're an iPhone, go to your Apple Store. Download the Twitch app for free. Sign up for free. Create an account. And in the same way you watch and comment on YouTube, it's the exact same on Twitch. And even more unfiltered on Twitch. You think we're bad on here and be saying wild shit on here, which we do. Then on the Twitch, it's even worse. But yeah, in regards to the poll, Poch at 33%, Ten Hag at 48%, Moise at 14%, Eddie Howe at 5%. So I'm going to run through all the winners for all the categories this week, and you get the show.
So before we go,
midnight.
Before we go though, no, Kane didn't took this business to Bayern. He took his bustling jeans to Bayern. This is what he did because we are not a good footballing team. That's why you can't call us Spurs.
This fucking guy.
That Kane though, because Bell didn't took his Spursiness to Bale Modric didn't take their Spursiness to Real Madrid. Just saying, man. And Kane be watching closely because imagine the first season he goes to the Bundesliga and he don't win the Bundesliga, even if he don't win it also, bro. They will flame him, the living crap out of him.
Fez. But yeah, most unforgettable goal, people, was Harry Wilson's. Most unpredicted result was Manchester United 0, Bournemouth 3. Most unacceptable error, sticking with the Manchester United theme, was Bruno giving the ball away for the first goal. Most untouchable manager was Areola. He was most untouchable manager, and then most under the cosh manager, was Eric Ten Hag, people. So that is your winners each week. You get the show every Monday, midnight UK time. Every Monday, midnight UK time. There is a playlist for it on the channel as well. Big up all the audio listeners also. But Ahmed, let them know where they can find you, what you got coming up, all that good stuff.
Obviously, you guys can find me on the Bridge 258. Tomorrow, unless there's some other breaking Chelsea news in regards to transfer FC, you know what I mean? Or monetization FC.
By the way, you got linked to another kid earlier.
I think we need a CPS. The NSPCC needs to investigate us, man.
Trafficking FC, S-Fine FC in the.
Yo, we need the NSPCC to check on us. But yeah, obviously tomorrow, unless there's nothing on, I might just do a little light talk, maybe for 10 minutes tomorrow. But then obviously on Wednesday you'll get the up watch where I just talk about the UCL results, about the different teams and who's won and who's lost. If United's lost, believe me, you will have a 5-minute segment of me just cracking up and bantering them, saying how they're now fourth, even though they're still better than us in the league. So you have to show them respect for that. Big ups to them. But Thursdays, nothing much on Thursday. Friday will be the preview for the Sheffield United game. I have no hope. You know what I'm saying? Chris Wilder, he's gonna go wild on Chelsea. You know what I'm saying? But hey, how you doing?
Hey yo. But anyways, love to everyone who has locked in. YG, good to see you in the chat. But literally, YG, about to about to get everyone together for pro clubs, but we won't be redirecting straight there, people. But we will be live on Sarcasm City TV Gaming shortly. Big up the panel. Thank you for the content. Big up for the super chats, Booby. And if you're about, we're going to jump on pro clubs in the next 20 minutes or so. Flawless, if Ten Hag beats Bayern and Poole, is he untouchable? Well, it's a Premier League show, so the Bayern Munich game does not count. However, if he beats Liverpool 110%, he will be in the category he will be nominated for that category, without doubt. And will probably win it, unless there's some other major result that weekend. Like another team has to do something amazing. Like whoever's playing City or Liverpool has to pack them. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not sure who they're playing this weekend, but yeah, they'd have to lose heavily, like a Manchester City, Liverpool, or Arsenal. So yeah, he definitely would. But yeah, it's a Premier League show. Champions League does not indeed count. But Spooby, big up for the super chat. Appreciate it. We have 45 likes. Let's get up to 50 likes. Make sure you hit the subscribe button as well. Roll to 9,000 subscribers, people. Roll to 9K. We're trying to get there before the year is out. And don't forget, this show and all the other shows on the YouTube channel, apart from watch-alongs, are available on audio-only platforms. So wherever you listen to podcasts, wherever you listen to music, guaranteed Sarcasm City TV will be there and available on said platform. So Spotify, here's with the follow 5-star us, people, on Spotify. Follow us, 5-star us. It helps with the algorithm. The same way you lot have helped the YouTube channel blow up, same way you lot have helped the Twitch channel blow up, the same way you lot are supporting the gaming channel. I need you lot to do this on the audios as well. We're trying to get them audio advertisements as well, man. We're trying to blow up in that space. So Spotify, 5-star us if you have Spotify, and leave 5-star us and follow us, Sarcasm City TV. Same with iTunes as well, Apple Podcast. All you iPhone users, make sure you can just, it's already there on the phone. It's already there on the phone. Just go to iTunes, type in Sarcasm City TV, and just leave us a 5-star review. Leave us a review and 5 stars. Same with SoundCloud. Here's with the follow or whatever audio platform.
You can give us a 5-star and just comment Ten Hag out or Ten
if you
Hag
want
routes.
to, yes. Yes,
so leave us a 5-star. I don't need my afterwards.
Say Sarcasm City TV is great. And then just put dot or comma Ten Hag out, and also put Ahmed a whole idiot. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's it, people. Like, whatever the case may be, just leave us a review. It all helps.
You can also say Tuchel Ross as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can say Tuchel Ross. Yeah, man.
Pochettino out. You know what I'm saying? Pochettino Ross.
No, you can say Pochettino win. That's what you can do. You can say Pochin. That's what you can do. You can say Pochin.
You can say Bruno in. You know, say Bruno Fernandes in. You know what I mean?
Say Gallagher in, you know what I'm saying? And Warrior J, I didn't say Ahmed Idiot. I said Egypt. You know what I'm saying? With an E. You know what I'm saying? It's not I. It's an E. Yeah, a whole idiot. You know what I'm saying? Idiot. You know what I'm saying? That's what he is. I'm saying a whole fool. So this is a whole fool. But anyways, love to everyone that's locked in. Spooby, big up for the super chat as well. And this has been people doing the most live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Big up for tuning in. And before I go, we back today. Laptop running low. You know what I'm saying? Try, there we go. We back. And before we go, today, people, free live streams on the YouTube channel. Man United podcast. So I'll be back with the gang, myself, Ivorian, Rhino, Leon, looking ahead to Manchester United Bayern, looking ahead to Manchester United Liverpool. Also recapping Manchester United versus Bournemouth, plus more. Then we have the watch along, unfortunately. Manchester United Bayern Munich Champions League watch along right here on the YouTube channel. Then following that, another Man United podcast, the recap, midnight UK time, people, where I'll be discussing probably, you know what I'm saying, a heavy defeat, but we move. Love to everyone that has locked in, and this has been, again, you lot continue to support. This has been doing the most live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning in.